Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the pilot episode of the brand new sci-fi show Deadly Class, a show that is based on a comic book series of the same name. The first episode, the pilot episode, is called Reagan Youth. Now, this is a show that was first initially brought to my attention by Chuckload of Comics, the YouTube channel. They focus a lot on comics on that, as well as loads of other movie news, etc. But several months ago they brought up the fact that Deadly Class, a popular comic, was being made into a TV show. And they were pretty excited by it, and when they explained the concept of the show, it did sound very, very exciting and interesting. Well, the show is now here, and we have the pilot episode. So this episode, these episodes can be seen on Sci-Fi, and this first episode focuses on a character called Marcus, who is basically homeless at the beginning of this episode. He lost his parents, which is explained through a really cool animation type scene, when he was young, and he was sent to a children's home. Now this children's home proceeded to abuse him and torture him for years to come, and at the start of this episode you see the children's home has been burnt down and he's the prime suspect and he's wanted for murder. So he's on the run, he's living on the streets, he's nothing, and the police corner him. But what he doesn't realise is he's been targeted for this special school that harnesses kids like him into becoming weapons, hitmen, assassins, killers, whatever you want to call it. It's almost like a Hogwarts for killers and assassins. That's the feeling I got from this first episode. It reminded me a little bit of Harry Potter with extreme violence, death. Benedict Wong, who you'll know from Doctor Strange, he's like the headmaster of this special school, tries to sell him the deal, come on board, I'll help you with this, and he walks away basically initially, but he is convinced to go to the school, and this pilot episode focuses mainly on his struggle to settle into this very, very violent place. It's almost like a prison as well, in the sense of the rules. There's rival gangs everywhere. You've got the Nazis, you've got the Mexicans, you've got the Yakuza children. There's all these different factions going on, and some of the kids don't know whether to fear him, Marcus, or want to kill him. He makes enemies very, very quickly, and he's given an assignment by Benedict Wong's character, Master Lin. Not just him, everybody. They've got an assignment. They have to go out, do some research, and kill somebody who deserves to die. And Marcus chooses somebody who has, shall we say, wronged him pretty harshly with his life on the streets. Now, that's the basic premise of this first pilot episode, and I have to say it was a very, very strong pilot episode. It doesn't really hold back. It is pretty violent, is this show. I really like the style of it. It's got a really, really cool soundtrack. I enjoyed the soundtrack of the episode. I enjoyed the look and feel of the episode. The characters were interesting. Keeps you on your toes because you don't know what's around the corner, because there's danger everywhere, literally from within the school, outside the school. So you almost feel like you can't really relax watching the show, which I don't think is a bad thing. And the action, when you get it, was really impressively done, I have to say. There's a couple of action scenes in this first episode that are really, really well done, I have to say. Better than some action movies you choose to watch on the big screen. So I have to say this pilot episode gave me a lot of what I'm looking for in a show like this. Fascinating, interesting, action-packed at times, good characters, interesting concept. and a pretty kick-ass first episode, I have to say, and it's got me interested to watch more. I don't know if I'll have time to watch the whole show immediately or every week sort of thing, but I do want to catch up and watch the show, maybe give you a full season review of the first season. But it's a pretty good show, this on Sci-Fi, guys. If you've never heard of your comic, and now I've never read the comics, I don't know about the comics, so if you've never read the comics, you're not going to feel lost, I don't think, either watching this. I didn't. It's pretty well explained throughout, and you get some. It's a pretty good cast as well. You got Henry Rollins in here as well, playing one of the teachers. So I'm going to give it a very strong 8 out of 10. I thought it was a good opening pilot episode, and I think it's interesting enough to keep drawing people back. So I hope you enjoyed this review for Deadly Class, and I'll see you next time on Screen Stars.